What's happening, everybody? I'm Todd. This is Wrestling News Now. You can't see me. The infamous words spoken constantly by John Cena. I'm profiling John Cena on tonight. Let's get right down to it. John Flex Anthony. Cena is an American professional wrestler, actor, and former rapper. Currently signed to WWE. Widely regarded as one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. He is tied with Ric Flair for the most world championship reigns in professional wrestling history. Quite a feat for somebody who's as young as John Cena. So who exactly is Cena? Where did he come from? How did he get a start? Well, let's talk about it here on Wrestling News Now. John Felix Anthony Cena was born the 23rd of April 1977. And as I stated, he is an American professional wrestler, actor, and former rapper. Y'all remember the early days when Cena came in, his hat turned backwards and all that kind of stuff, and he was rapping hardcore? And he's currently still signed to WWE. Widely regarded as one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time, he is tied with the Woo Man himself, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, for the most world championships reigned in professional wrestling history. So where did Cena come from? Born and raised in West Newbury, Massachusetts, Cena moved to California in 1998 to pursue a career as a bodybuilder. He transitioned to professional wrestling in 1999 when he debuted for Ultimate Pro Wrestling at UPW. He signed with the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, in 2001, where he was initially assigned to Ohio Valley Wrestling, OVW. He gained fame in the WWE after adopting the persona of a trash-talking rapper. He won his first singles title, the United States Championship, in 2004. The next year, he won the WWE Championship for the first time, and his character subsequently transitioned into a clean-cut Superman-like hero. He then led the company as its franchise player and public face for the next decade. A joint record 16-time world champion, Cena has won the WWE Championship 13 times, a record for the title, He is also a 5-time United States champion, a 4-time World Tag Team champion, a 2-time Royal Rumble champion, match winner, and 1-time Money in the Bank match winner, and has headlined several WWE pay-per-view events, including the flagship event WrestleMania 5 times. His professional wrestling career has been met with mixed critical and audience reception, with praise for his character and professional skills, but criticism for his perceived overrepresentation and on-screen placement relative to other wrestlers. Cena's first start in The Marine, 2006, what a movie. Check that one out, that was really good. And gained praise for his performance in Trainwreck, 2015, Fernandad, 2017, Blockers, and Bumblebee, both in 2018. He starred in F9 and portrayed Peacemaker in The Suicide Squad, both in 2021. And the eponymous television series, his debut studio album, You Can't See Me, 2005. Let me pull back some. I'm way up in the camera. My bad. All right. And also, Cena is, outside his work in entertainment, You Can't See Me became certified platinum, by the way. Outside his work in entertainment, Cena is known for his involvement in numerous charitable causes, namely with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, where he was granted the most wishes at over 650. So John Felix Anthony Cena was born in West Newbury, Massachusetts on April 23rd, 1977, to Carol and John Cena Sr. His mother is of English and French Canadian descent, while his father has Italian ancestry. His maternal grandfather and baseball player Tony Lupin He has an older brother named Stephen. And check this out, an older brother named Stephen and three younger brothers named Dan, Matt, and Sean. Cena is a cousin of computer scientists Natalie and Wright Jurger. Wow. Raised Roman Catholic, he attended Central Catholic High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts, before transferring to Cushing Academy, a private prep boarding school in Osburnham, Massachusetts. He then attended Springfield College in Springfield, Massachusetts, where he was an NCAA Division III All-American center on their college football team. He wore the number 54, which is still used on some of his WWE merchandise. Cena graduated from Springfield College in 1999 with a degree in exercise physiology and body movement, after which he pursued a career in bodybuilding and worked as a limousine driver. You know, it's kind of ironic that people really just don't understand that before these phenomenal athletes transition into professional wrestling, each and every one of them majored in something, which is good. You always have to have something to fall back on. Never just consider yourself a quote unquote a one career individual. It won't work. So let's talk about Cena's professional career and how did he do it? Well, from 1999 to 2001, he was in Ultimate Pro Wrestling. Cena began transitioning to become a professional wrestler in 1999 at Ultimate Pro Wrestling, California-based Ultimate University operated by Rick Bassman. Once he was placed into an in-ring role, Cena began using a semi-robotic character known as the Prototype. Some of this period of his career was documented in the Discovery Channel program Inside Pro Wrestling School. He held the UPW Heavyweight Championship for 27 days in April 2000 and wrestled for the UPW until March 2001. On October 10, 2000, while billed as the Prototype, Cena made his unofficial debut for then World Wrestling Federation on a SmackDown taping in a dark match. A dark match is when it's not covered on television. You know, sometimes they call them house shows, dark matches, etc. Against Mickey Richardson, in which he lost. He received another tryout on January 9, 2001 at a SmackDown taping in Oakland, California, this time defeating Aaron Aguilera, wrestling again in a dark match at a SmackDown taping on March 13th. This is going to be a two-parter, y'all. Let me read this and then we're going to be out here for the night. In 2001, Cena signed a developmental contract with the WWF and was assigned to its developmental territorial Ohio Valley Wrestling. During his time there, Cena wrestled under the ring name The Prototype and held the OVW Heavyweight Championship for 3 months and the OVW Southern Tag Team Championship with Rico Constantino for 2 months. Throughout 2001, he received 4 tryouts for the main roster as he wrestled multiple enhancement talent wrestlers on both WWE house shows and in dark matches before WWF televised events. Well, we're going to leave it right there for right now. John Cena, you can't see me. For Wrestling News Now, I'm Todd Tanner.